Hey everyone, Coach Investor back to another video for today. So let's talk about the big news that came out today on Tuesday with regards to Alibaba. New succession plan, new CEO as well, some transitions there from executives. I'll explain a bit why this is important, why this still relates to the Jack Ma philosophy of Alibaba. We're also going to talk a bit about the visit from Blinken in China and how that might actually make Chinese stocks finally go up a little bit. Now, we recently talked about Alibaba when the price was around $85, $86. I said this is not really that normal that a company like that is trading so low. We went a bit higher. Right now, the stock will do what the stock will do. Still a pretty volatile period. So let's start with the announcement. So Alibaba Group announces chairman and CEO succession plan. The board of directors today announced that Joseph C. Tsai, currently executive vice chairman, will succeed Daniel Zhang as chairman of the company. Eddie Yongming Wu, chairman of Taobao and Tmall Group, will succeed Mr. Zhang as chief executive officer and replace Mr. Zhang on the company's board of directors. Both appointments will take effect on September 10, 2023. Following this transition, Mr. Zhang will continue to lead Alibaba Cloud Intelligence Group as its chairman and CEO, as we've known in the past. Now, previously, we already got this information right here from the previous earnings call. So the directors and CEOs of the 6 major business groups approved by Alibaba's group board of directors are, if you look here, the business group, so Cloud Intelligence Group, Daniel Zhang, then Taobao and Tmall Group, we see here Eddie Wu and Joseph Tsai. Now, Daniel Zhang here says, it has been an incredible honor and privilege to lead Alibaba Group as CEO over the past 8 years and chairman over the past 4 years. This is the right time for me to make a transition given the importance of Alibaba Cloud Intelligence Group as it progresses towards a full spin-off. I look forward to working closely with Joe and Eddie in the coming months to ensure a seamless transition. Of course, we'll have an IPO from the cloud segment. The cloud segment, as we've seen in the other video, wasn't growing anymore, so probably focus on that right now is the right move. Now, looking ahead, I am committed to strengthening Alibaba's Cloud Intelligence Group market leadership by making cloud computing and artificial intelligence more accessible for businesses of all sizes and industries as they continue their digital transformation. The emergence of generative AI has also opened up exciting new opportunities that Alibaba Cloud Intelligence Group is well positioned to capture. Now, as for Tsai's comments, so as Chief Technology Officer of key businesses including Taobao and Alipay during Alibaba's critical phases of development, Eddie was instrumental in architecting our technology platform and guiding our strategic direction. He led the creation of our proprietary monetization platform on Taobao and Tmall and drove the launch of the mobile Taobao app to propel our company to the mobile-first era. I look forward to working with Eddie to spark our next phase of growth through technology and innovation. Now, you might have already noticed that these are not new executives. These are people that have been with the company a long, long time. These are people that were there when Jack Ma was there as well. Very, very important. I'm going to explain later why. We also have some comments from some analysts and Bloomberg. And here we get a bit more of a background information on Eddie Wu. So he's one of the co-founders, a member of Alibaba's partnership and chairman of Taobao and Tmall Group since May 2023. Mr. Wu was technology director of Alibaba at the company's inception in 1999. He served as Chief Technology Officer of Alipay from December 2004 and became Business Director of their monetization platform, Alimama. He was then promoted to its General Manager in December 2007. In September 2008, he became Chief Technology Officer of Taobao, and in October 2011, he took on the role of Head of Alibaba's Group Search, Advertising, and Mobile Business. So, safe to say, he knows the business through and through. Now, we've got already a comment from Kenny Wang, the head of investment strategy at KGI Asia. So the good thing is that the new CEO and chairman are all co-founders of the company and are the closest to Jack Ma. That means Ma remains the spiritual leader of Alibaba. I don't think the management change signals a big strategy change, which of course some might view this as a positive thing, others might view this as a negative thing, seeing how China is still trying to recover from the pandemic, economic slowdown, etc., etc. Some are saying that using people that have been with the company a long time is a positive thing because they know the business, they know the philosophy, they know how everything works. On the other side, people are saying, well, maybe we needed new blood to drive the next era of growth of this company. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments below. If you enjoy this type of videos, leave it a thumbs up, subscribe if you have not, would really appreciate that. And if you want to support me even further, do check out the link down in the description and in the pinned comment to get the top 10 best stocks to buy now, or go to fool.com/couchinvestor. Now, we also had some comments here from Bloomberg. So they say here that Alibaba's appointment of a new CEO, Eddie Wu, current chair of the Taobao and Tmall Group, reflects a likely rise in the unit's contribution to the holding company, particularly as stakes in 3 of the other 5 entities face dilution from imminent IPOs and external fundraising. The redeployment of current CEO Daniel Zhang, a well-known figure among investors, to the highly dynamic cloud business could offer some assurance to Alibaba shareholders as they await their share of this unit via stock dividends. Because remember, we still have no clue how that dividend will look like. Remains to be seen. Hopefully we'll get more information in the next earnings call. Well, I truly hope so. Then with regards to some potential catalysts, some positive catalysts with regards to Chinese stocks. So Blinken met with President Xi. He says here, a new beginning. They pledged stability. So US Secretary of State Blinken has met with Chinese President Xi Jinping and said they agreed to stabilize badly deteriorated US-China ties, but America's top diplomat left Beijing with his biggest ass rebuffed: better communications between their militaries. After meeting Xi, Blinken said China is not ready to resume military-to-military contact, something that the US considers crucial to avoid miscalculation and conflict, particularly over Taiwan. Still, apparently, China's main diplomat for the Western Hemisphere, Yang Tao, said he thought Blinken's visit to China marks a new beginning. Of course, with regards to the military-to-military contact, has to do with sanctions that the US imposed on China as well, and then their stance when it comes to Taiwan, Russia, Ukraine, Iran, and everything else in that region. But overall, both parties have seen this meeting as a positive thing, and maybe this could lead to another potential meeting between Biden and Xi later this year. Remains to be seen if that will happen, because remember, 2024, election year, pretty important. And now before I move on to the graph, last thing here is obviously China trying to stimulate their own economy. So China is weighing stimulus measures to boost faltering economic growth and weak market confidence. This follows the central bank unexpectedly cutting a short-term policy rate on Tuesday. So the measures being considered aim to support areas including real estate and domestic demand. Interest rate cuts are also being weighed, the report said, citing unnamed sources, adding that the State Council may discuss the proposals as soon as Friday, which was last week. Meanwhile, the People's Bank of China cut the 7-day reverse purchase rate to 1.9% from 2%, injecting 2 billion Chinese yuan, or around $280 million, through the bond instrument to maintain sufficient liquidity in the banking system. This marks the first such cut in 10 months. Not that impactful, but it's a start. And the last thing here is obviously the graph. Right now the stock is down back under $90, well, pretty close to $90. Last week we obviously had a big green candle, failed to go over that 200-day moving average, so watch that space. Of course, resistance is at around $110. We said we could see a 31% rise there, but currently still not that much movement. I think we're up 8 to 10% since the last video. RSI still pretty neutral, MACD still bearish. So when that will turn bullish, I think we might see challenge that 200-day moving average again. If we can stay above that, that would be extremely crucial, and then make our way up until the next earnings report, try to form a base here, and then hopefully the numbers are good for those of you that are holding Alibaba shares, and then try and go even higher. So that will be it for this video. If you're Alibaba shareholders, what do you think about these announcements? Let me know down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this type of videos, leave it a thumbs up, subscribe if you have not, and see you all in the next one. Bye bye.